Yep, it's Darryl. Yep, I'm over here. I'm way out of Withensea, way out of Hollym. Just look at this. Look at that beach. Look at the erosion that's taken place. Absolutely amazing. Well, I've got little fella here with me, and I'm just going to take my earpods out. That's better. I can hear what's going on now. There he goes. Can't show because we're actually facing the sun, unfortunately. No, he loves the long grass. It's a little bit dodgy around here. See, look at him go. Don't want him going over the cliff. I'll have to go over and rescue him. Look at him go. Toby! There he is. He really enjoys it. There he comes. Toby! Come on. Gotta be really careful. I don't want him going over hurting himself. I think back at Charlie. Charlie was such an easy dog. He'd never think of doing anything to inconvenience his human friends. Never. If you look right down, to give you an idea how far out we are. If you look right down, you can see what's like a small house. That's a lifeboat station. See, can you see it? I'm going to have to put it back now because I'm going to watch what Toby's doing as well. There it is. Right, come on Toby. Right, stay with me. Come on. Don't want to end up going down there. That's it. Good boy. Good boy. I'm not too bothered now. We've got a while to go before we come up to an eroded point. I'm bloody laughing at me. Well, it's been a good Saturday today. Went out with a good walk this morning and we're having a good walk now. Yesterday, I went to see my son and my grandkids. It's my granddaughter's 8th birthday today. That's what we were doing. All sorts of wonderful things that you do for kids. So we went when it was quiet. Me and the old doctors. We had a lovely day with my son and the family. They live in a place called Elland, which is about 100 miles or so from here. It's always a pleasure to go and see family, especially the two kids. I know I've got my diabetes under control. You know, having to travel a long journey like that took my blood sugar before I went. Took my blood sugar before coming back. You know, and it's working out to be about between like 5.5 and about 6.3 or something like that, which were good, really. Hi folk, I can see there's 4 people watching this video. If you're enjoying it, then please like, comment, let me know you're there, share, and of course, above everything, subscribe, please. There's Toby, I mean. He loves the long grass. Well, 14 of us. Everybody's welcome. Thank you very much for joining. It's always a pleasure to have people's company on these walks. You know, if you enjoy my video, then please like, please comment, let me know who you are, share, and subscribe. The more subscribers we get, the better. Yeah, as I was saying yesterday in Elland, it was a really good day. Check my blood sugars. We had a really nice curry for our tea, and my blood sugars were still all right. Plus, I've got a sweet tooth. I've been eating sweets, which I shouldn't be doing. Having sugar in my tea, which I shouldn't be doing. And guess what? I'm all right. Hi, Craig. I'm just outside Withensea, which is about 20 miles east of Hull, in a small place called Hollym. I'm right on the coast. I'll get up as far as I can. Bear in mind I've got Toby with me, I don't want him going over. But there you go, that's the cliff edge. See the sea lapping along the shoreline. Hello friend, I can't see your name, but thanks for coming along anyway. It's great to see you, and I hope you like this video. Yeah, Craig, I don't know whether you're British or not, but if you're not, Hull, it's in the east of England. I'm about 20 miles east of that in East Yorkshire. Hope that helps. In a minute we'll come across one of nature's follies. I don't know what it is, and no one's ever been able to tell me why it's like it is. It's like a clay monolith. It was obviously part of the coast at some point. Gradually the sea is washing it away like it is with the rest of the coast. And for some reason it hasn't washed this away, but the sea's washing at the back of it. It's not rock, it's not granite or anything like that. It is clay. You go up to it, you can actually tear bits of clay off. Oh, you're from Leicester. Oh yeah, I think we spoke before, haven't we, Craig? Yeah. Yep, somebody's here in a 4x4 truck. Probably going fishing. See, this is a problem. People leave all sorts of junk around here. Just tip it out and drive off. That stuff over there, I think, I'm not going too close to it, but I think it's asbestos. It's just left. It's awful, really. Hi Milo, how are you doing? You having a good Saturday? Yeah, I'm going to walk around the other side of this truck. That makes sense. Come on. Evening.
Hey brother.
You alright mate?
Yes sir.
Nice truck. Come on. Yeah, looks like a dad and his son going fishing. And why not? Saturday night when you've got a young lad and you live near the seaside. Or even if you don't live near the seaside and it's your thing, fishing, why wouldn't you do it? Come on. Good boy. Toby's a good boy. Here's what I was talking about. See what you think of it. I'm not going down there. But you get a good look at that. You can see the back's been washed away. The front of it. Whether it's intact or not, I don't know. Because the sea's washing it away. But the thing is, it was just kind of left there. As the coast has eroded and receded, it's just been sort of left there. So I don't know why that is. And now I'm going to have to keep my eye on trouble. Come on, trouble. It might be trouble, but it's my trouble. And I can live with that. Well, not tomorrow, a week tomorrow, me and the old Duchess and Toby, we're away on holiday for a week in Skegness. We're going with my son and his family. But it should be nice, that. Spending some quality time together. Hey, last year, they went to China for 7 weeks. Now, when they went, we looked after the house. We sort of were the caretakers. That was great because he has a big house. And it's absolutely huge. And he's had it extended as well. And it's in a nice area of town. It was a pleasure staying there. Although my old Duchess, she moaned. But then, unless she's not happy unless she's unhappy and she's moaning. But that's my Duchess. See, there's that thing again. You can see it from this side now. Toby! Gradually it's been eroded, but I wonder why it wasn't eroded at the same time as the rest of the coast, because it's just been left there. Come on, Toby. No, I'm not going down. I don't care. No. There he is. You're not going to say hello to your people? I can see I've got 7 new people. If you enjoy my video, why not like it? Comment, let me know who you are and where you are. Share it and subscribe. So another 6 people have turned up. Hi everybody. If you like my video, as I've just said, if you enjoy it, like it, comment, share and subscribe. Yeah, you do that then. So if you don't like it, Melly, that's fine. That's fine. If it's boring and who cares, that's right, you obviously care, because otherwise you wouldn't be there, would you? Go and watch your anemins instead. Yeah, you like Skeggy as well, Craig. I've been there, but we had a day trip there, me and the boys, when they were little, and my mum with us, and that was, oh my God. I bet it's more than 25 years ago now, over 25 years. At the time I was driving a Volvo 240, so that gives you some idea. Now we are looking forward to it. We're staying on the Park Dean site there. We've got I think it's a 7-berth caravan for 6 of us. Me and the old Duchess are at one side, and then the family at the other, which is good. I'm happy. You know, we're not sitting on each other's knees when we don't have to. So I'm looking forward to it. You know, when we went to Skegness, I don't think we were there for above a couple of hours. And we lived in Elland at the time. I didn't really know how to get there. I can remember us going down as far as Nottingham, or Newark or somewhere like that. I can't remember now. And then making his way over to Lincoln. And then from Lincoln to Louth. And then Louth, I think, to Skeggy. I know it took ages, but I didn't know the way. From here we're pretty much alright. Straight to Hull, cross the bridge on the A15, 180 to Grimsby, and then go down the coast road. Oops. Well, we're back on the main road, folks. You know, I found the truth about this house. It's a pity, really. looking at it, I thought it could have been an officer's mess or officer's accommodation from the last war. And in the Hollym area was one big military camp with airfields, search and rescue, army camps, Italian prisoner of war camps. There were all sorts around here. Lots of Royal Artillery gun emplacements, protecting the underports. So it kind of looked like some sort of either naffy or an officer's mess. And then I was talking to the guy who owns it. He said, no, I only finished it 15 years ago. It's just the window frames that have gone. The rest of it's fine. I can't be bothered with the window frames. I said, really? He said, look, my ground is eroding. He said, I had a big farmhouse which had to be demolished because it was going into the sea. He said, I got some compensation and I built this myself. Really? He says, yeah. He said, and that was 15 years ago. He said, but now, the coast is eroding that fast. He said, it's a race. That's whether I die first or the building collapses into the sea. He has some horses up. This is all his land here. If you look over there, there's some horses. There are his horses. And he said, that's all I've got left. He said, my kids have grown up. One of them lives in Germany, the other in London. He goes and sees his grandkids regular. He said, the kids were, yeah, we'll help you do the house up, Dad. He says, but you know what kids are like? Yeah, I know. Well, I'm 70 and he's older than me. So I don't know how old he is, but him and his missus live there. Very bucolic round here. Very green, very bucolic. Very peaceful. You know, it's a beautiful part of the country to live. This used to be an airfield, going back. When we first bought the bungalow 10 years ago, I can remember coming down here, me and the old Duchess together. See, there's a windsock. And it had a couple of light aircraft, you know, Cessna type, just sitting there. I thought, blimey, wow. So I don't know whether it was a landing strip in the war. You know, it could have been, because a lot of airfields were grass runways. This is one of the problems that Luftwaffe had. You know, they thought they could bomb all our runways. Well, yeah, it caused lots of damage and the planes couldn't take off. Well, sort of, but the thing is, with a grass runway, all you got to do is fill in the hole, and that's it. The airfield is operational within hours, unlike a concrete runway, which will be out for days, if not weeks. So that was one of the reasons that the Luftwaffe couldn't smash the RAF. Anyhow, nowadays our airstrip, it's found another use. You know, people bring the mobiles, the tents. It's a campsite. So at least it's been purposed to do something. Yeah. It's nice, isn't it? Get your kids in the car. You know, if you live in Sheffield or Doncaster or somewhere like that. Halifax even. Sling all your kit in the car, sling the kids in it. We're going to the seaside. Wah, hey. Get your tent. Sling it all in your mobile, your caravan, whatever you've got, and just go. Have a nice few relaxing days. You know, what more can you ask for? Going back many years ago when me and the old Duchess were poor, we bought a tent. We intended going out on family holidays in the tent. Anybody who's been to Milton Keynes will know what this is. You know, the concrete cows you'll see near on the roundabouts. Well, you've got one there. I rather think it's a fiberglass cow though. They look to be having a good time. And why not? There's that many tins of Coke in there. Hi, Technoscope. I live at the seaside. This is the seaside. How do you mean my camera's laggy? It's my mobile phone and Oppo. Yeah, I was saying about the tent. So we bought this tent, all these great intentions, and we never used it. It was stuck there for I don't know how long. We bought loads of things to go with it. Sleeping bags, you know, all the things you need to make it work. Air beds. Come on. And we ended up giving it all away. Yeah, I'm pretty new on this Technosnipe. Yeah, I intend getting a GoPro camera or something like that, but I don't know what to go for because I'm not the most technical person around. You know, I'm sort of learning on the hoof, so as to say. But I'm after getting something better. You know, I can actually up my game, make it look nicer and a bit more professional, without taking me and Toby out of it. Toby, come on. Because he is the star. What? Yeah, I know. It's just I don't like you on the pavement. I worry about you. See, there's a lot of mobile homes and tents. All sorts of stuff. I wanted to get one of them, but my old Duchess said, nah, don't want to waste the money. I said, be good, Pat, come with summer. You know, I'm retired, she's retired. I said, come this summer. I said, we'd be laughing. End of May, we could set off. We wouldn't need to go home until October. I'll think of the things we could see and the things we could do. Nah, she said. So that sort of killed that. No, well. It don't matter anyhow. Where's nicer than this? It's just gorgeous, isn't it? Originally, I'm from Lancashire. Toby, come on. But I've lived in Yorkshire since 1997. 28 years. Lived all over. We lived in London as a kid. I was born in Manchester, lived in Manchester, Oldham. In the 70s I lived in Birmingham. But there's nowhere like Yorkshire. Yorkshire's just, it's an amazing place. And the people are nice. Or most of them anyway. Well, we're nearly, or we're almost back into Withensea. You can see the sign over there. There you go. And we've just left Hollym. Well, we're about to leave Hollym, but that's a sign for Withensea. And just on here, it tells us we're about to enter Hollym. I'll show you when we just go past it. I mean, it's funny really. I used to think of that when I was younger. You go past the signpost, there you go, Hollym. But that sign there said Withensea. You think, well, where are you when you're between the two of them? Is that like a no man's land? Well, there's a campsite again. So we're not too far from home now. We're not that close, but we're not too far. I think we're about 3,000 footsteps. That means anything. Probably about 1.5 miles. 2,000 footsteps to a mile. It's about 1.5 miles. Today, me and Toby will have walked around about 13 miles. When we get home, yep, these little chalets, they're all right. When I did my teacher training, more years ago than I can remember, part of it was in Wales at a school in Colwyn Bay. Lovely school. One of the classrooms I used jutted out right onto the sea. You can imagine what that was like. Spectacular. But Manchester University arranged they told me to arrange me and my other lad to arrange our own accommodation. I said, well, how do you expect us to do that? We've never even been to Hollym Bay, we know nothing about the place. So we just turn up and find somewhere. It's called Initiative. I said, well, I'm not going. I said, I'm not going to somewhere I don't know, and how does it get paid for anyway? And it's Golden Sands, this park. So they muttered and hissed under them and sucked the teeth. See Golden Sands. And eventually they said, all right, we'll find you somewhere. Don't worry, but it won't be cheap, right? And we expect you to find somewhere cheaper ASAP. Yeah, right, whatever. But I think I'll have enough to do learning how to teach, marking books, planning lessons and things, plus doing the university's homework to be out looking for somewhere else to live. I said, but we'll see. If I'm not arguing, it's their problem, not ours. So the place they found us was, was a chalet, like one of these. Me and this other lad. And it weren't good, but it were all right, if that's the best I can say about it. I lived in Elland. My mate lived in North Manchester. So like Friday, as soon as school finished, or as soon as we were free, because we were free to go at 12 o'clock, so we had to be at Manchester University for 3 o'clock. Well, fuck, I never bothered. Can you imagine you're going through the traffic on the A55 and then you're going around the M60 around Manchester and then into Manchester itself, and then you're going to a lecture? It was just too much. I couldn't be bothered, me, and this other lad couldn't. So he said, drop him off on my way home. He lived at Middleton, Langley, which is like 10 minutes off the M62. So I'd drop him off, and then on the Friday afternoon, make my way home, pick him up at nearest junction to the M62, and then we'd hot for at 5 o'clock in the morning, and we'd be back at our place for 8. Just grab us stuff, and we'd be in school like for 9 o'clock. It was good. I enjoyed that teacher training. It was really good. It set me up, that placement, it really did. Would I do it again? Yeah. I enjoyed that placement. That's the placement I had before it weren't good. The first placement, I didn't get on with my mentor. So that weren't good either. The second placement, I don't think they knew what they were doing. So how I was supposed to know, I don't know. Evening. Anyway, my third placement, it brought it all together, literally. I had a good mentor. It was a nice school. And I was able to focus on what I needed to do to get knowledge into the kids' heads. And it was brilliant. But I'd come home Friday, Be it on Friday night, Saturday night, Sunday night. I'd be up for about 4 o'clock, 4:30, and literally quick wash. Come on. He's all right actually. What's the play? And I'll be out. That'd be it. I lived about half a mile off the motorway. Straight on the motorway. Pick Mark up. And get back to Wales. So Monday night, Tuesday night, Wednesday night, Thursday night, I'm there. Friday, Saturday and Sunday at home with the old Duchess and the kids. I was a late entrant into teaching. I think that was part of the problem I had with one of my placements. What they wanted, there was a lot of women teachers. Now that isn't a problem. But I think they wanted a nice young graduate, not this 40-year-old, married, has been, with kids. I'd come out of the banking sector. I had a nice laptop. And this is before Tony Blair gave all teachers a laptop. I had this nice laptop, and some of the teachers at my first placement were resentful of that. These highly paid people coming into teaching, they've had to work a lifetime and they're still not happy with it. A bit much. One of the teachers there was Semitic as well, and I'm Jewish. Oh, thank you, Susan. That's nice to get a compliment. Thank you very much. I'm glad you're enjoying my videos. I really am. Thank you very much for that vote of confidence. Hope you like what I do. You've commented, you can share, and you can also subscribe. I'm always grateful for people who subscribe. But thank you very much for that lovely, lovely compliment. I think the videos I did on Grimsby, I think they were real outstanding. I really enjoyed doing them. We're going to have to go back to Grimsby and look at some more of it, aren't we, though? I'm actually writing an article on Grimsby. What made it into the town it became and why it declined. So that'll be fantastic. Try and get that published if I can. It's the first time I've had anything published. Yeah, look at that out there. Can you beat that? And here's little fella, the gaffer. Oops. Right, we're not that far from home now. "20 minutes, I've made up my mind whether I'm going to go to the cliff and walk across the cliff. Might or I might not. Look at the sun shining off the wooden fence. And there we go. I always remember the other night, the tide came in and it was really furious. And yet tonight, Look how gentle it is. Just lapping on the stones, the bottom of the steps. Just nice. Anyway, see, it's ever so gentle. See, we've been on the King Charles III coastal path. That's what we was on further up. Another thing I'm going to have to remember to do on Monday, I want to go up the library. Find some facts out about wartime in Humberside. Now we have a dog coming up. Toby's fine with dogs. Yeah, it's a dog. Yeah, you have seen them before. He's okay. Hey! What's that about? You're getting terrible, you. Another dog. Yeah, just look, I think the tide's probably going out, if we're honest. I think it's on the turn. If you look at the shoreline, you can see where it will wet when it comes up to. So I think it's possibly just turned and the tide's going out now. Come on. Yep. Oh, come on. Oh, wet roof. There we go. It'll be alright, love.
Yeah, hi. Be nice. Say hello.
Say hello. There you go. There they are. Two little boys. He's 10 months. He's a comedian.
Is he? He's 3 if you believe it.
3. Might they grow up all at once, don't they?
They do.
They're like puppies, aren't they, until they...
Flown by. Boy, Fred.
This is Toby.
Hi, Toby. Hello.
See you later. Yeah. It's a lovely warm evening tonight. Yeah, you can certainly see along here where the you can certainly see along here, yeah, where the pebbles and the shingle's still wet. And how far the tide's gone out. So I think it is on the turn. The tide's now on its way out. What time is it? Nearly 8 o'clock. Evening, folk. Evening.
Evening.
With it being a word.
Yeah, people watching. The tide got you. You can definitely see on here it's on its way out. Thank you very much, Susan. Yeah, I'm glad you like it. It is beautiful. It's a really beautiful area of Yorkshire, this. Withensea. Right on the very edge. Hey! Yeah, we kind of, you know, when you're beyond the sticks, well beyond the sticks, out in the middle of nowhere, it's just tiny little places Withensea. Population of 6,000, something like that. A coastal community. It's a nice place to live. Oh dear, there it is. Evening. You okay?
Just wondering what the lights are all on.
I don't know. No idea. Just noticed them now.
First time I've seen them.
Is it something to do with that holiday park?
I don't know.
Yeah, because you can't get that way, can you?
Weird. Oh well.
Unless you're going to have a party or something. Yeah, see ya. Yeah, lights are all. We've got these lights. Don't know what they are. Is someone going to have a garden party or something later on? Maybe. Maybe. Hey! Toby! Yeah, you'll see these flags about. Blue Light Weekend. We have the Coast Guard, the RNLI, the Fire Brigade, the Police Force, and lots and lots of other uniformed services. Having a weekend, we usually have a Spitfire going across the sky. So they have quite a lot of things on that Blue Light Weekend. It is good. Will we be going? I don't know. We might not. See, we got 600 meters to go to the pier towers. And the pier towers are, can't really see them from here. I'll magnify, but you can kind of see them there. Before there, before we get there, what we'll have we'll go through the fair. Oh, Jack Russell. Hiya. I'm okay, how are you?
Not too bad.
You okay, say hello.
Be gentle.
Don't jump.
Good boy.
Don't jump.
Oh. You okay?
I think you've got too much energy.
I know they do, the Jack Russells.
Come on.
See you later. Hey!
Come on.
He wants to play, that's what it is. Anyway, I think at this, another 4 minutes or so, I'm going to be cutting the feed. Evening. And we'll cut the sound because we're going to have music coming from that club, and YouTube don't like patented. Well, you can't really make out what it is, you say boom, 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 boom. So that should be okay. But I'm going to go in about another 2 minutes. Having been on here for nearly an hour. Yeah, I've really enjoyed tonight's walk. And I've really enjoyed the company of those who have come with me. It's been great having you. And I look forward to the next walk and having more wonderful people and such good company. Yeah, I can hear the fair now, so I'm going to have to either cut the sound or cut the feed itself. So I'm just going to say good night to everybody. Once again, thank you very much for your company. If you enjoy watching my video, then like, comment, share or subscribe. Thanks a lot. Bye.